So we get another look tonight at the great Yair Rodriguez. DC, it's hard to remember a fighter being as hyped as Rodriguez was when he made his UFC debut at UFC 180 back in 2014, and for my money, he has largely lived up to that.
Yeah, he's lived up to expectation. I remember when we met Yair on The Ultimate Fighter Latin America, right away you understood that there was a star quality about this kid, but also an ability to just be free inside of the octagon, and it shows in his performances. The knockout of the Korean Zombie will stand the test of time because it was one of the greatest fights you had ever seen. And Yair and his toughness allowed him to go and find that knockout with very short time left on the clock.
At 26 years of age, that highlight that he produced, one of the best in UFC history. We'll see if he can follow it up with another win here tonight. Yair Rodriguez, one of the most beloved fighters in all of MMA, and yet again back on the proving ground tonight. He is the Funk Master, Aljamain Sterling. We talk so much about the state of this 135-pound division, how it's never been stronger, and yet this guy's starting to distance himself from the pack a little bit. Outstanding grappler, and more often than not, he's going to have a big advantage in that one.
Yeah, that's one of the things that separates Aljamain, is that he's one of those guys that tells you what he's going to do, and then he goes and he does it. Nothing's more discouraging for a fighter than to know what you have to defend and still not be able to defend it. Aljamain Sterling is a beast. Now,
he did hint to us in the fighter meeting that he thought he could win this fight without chaining takedowns, so perhaps we'll see a strike-heavy approach here from Sterling early. We shall see. Aljamain Sterling has graced the octagon. He is ready to go. Tail of the tape now for this featherweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Yair Rodriguez. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion, Aljamain Funk Master Sterling.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Do it.
What a highlight reel the Mexican phenom Yair Rodriguez has put together in a few short fights in the UFC. That flying head kick knockout of Andre Feely comes to mind. He stopped the UFC Hall of Famer BJ Penn in 2017. A lot of people think we are staring at a future champion, Yair Rodriguez, looking to entertain the masses once again tonight. There's that kicking game from Yair Rodriguez on full display early on in this one, team.
Yeah, Yair Rodriguez is a beast, and you know when you watch him, when you're going into the octagon with him, you've got to always be on high alert because he can hit you from anywhere. And a lot of times, it comes from those kicks, those very diverse, scary, dangerous, challenging to understand kicks that he throws.
Could be the beginning of the end here.
Fast leg kick lands.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Rodriguez's elbow attack here, blocked by the defense.
Pretty good head kick there.
Ooh, Ooh, that uppercut landed for him.
Solid kick lands here.
The biggest shot of fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon. Nice level change.
North-south position now. Sterling's now trying for the Kimura. Oh, that looks tight to me. Looks like it might be locked in.
Yeah, it looks like it's done. It looks like it's done.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Yair Rodriguez. Oh, another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Oh, right into mount. I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Sterling's right back to the full mount here. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Oh, heavy shots raining down. Oh, and mercifully, there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest in that round.
Take a seat, brother.
Heading back to the corner now after that round. Sterling's got a nasty cut above the eye. The cut man has some work to do here between rounds. All right, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that, but when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
All right, round two is upon us. The human backpack, Aljamain Sterling versus Yair Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet.
It's a beautiful fast jab with meaning.
So Rodriguez continuing to manage distance beautifully tonight. He's got his kicking game. He's lucky his head's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou. And you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions. Right. They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position.
Rodriguez gets up. He is back on the feet here. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Oh.
Just misses with the straight right. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. Back and forth we go.
Clean punch.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, he smells blood in the water. Gotta start looking for the finish here. Strikes are just brutal. That'll do it! Yair Rodriguez has done it!
I mean, wow.
So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO. Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
We now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 4 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Yair Rodriguez.
All right, so Yair El Pantera Rodriguez all smiles after this one, and why not? And when he puts all the skills together as he did here tonight, not only is he one of the more exciting fighters on the roster, but he looks the part of a guy who could compete for a UFC featherweight championship. He has certainly learned from his setbacks.